Then we set a show cause, and if they don't show up for the show cause, we do a bench warrant. When they get arrested, and we have to drop what we're doing and deal with them. Just show up when you're supposed to. Again, no telephone number, except I think their telephone numbers are mostly false. Try and order the show cause first. If anybody knows Alan or Shane Sites of Elkhart, tell me he needs to get into court. Morning, Josh.
Morning.
We're wrapping up our arraignments because we have a lot of no-shows. David Zambrano, he's failed to appear on a previous occasion. Its file numbers 251521 and the accompanying cases. No insurance, no license, unregistered vehicle. Some is under state statute, some is under ordinance. In White Pigeon, he's also charged with driving suspended an unregistered vehicle on a different date, July 14th. He's failed to appear at least once, possibly twice. He lives in South Haven, so he's going to get a bench warrant. Vivian's still not here. Let's ring this guy up.
Sure.
Oh, what?
He's not well.
They told him he wasn't getting another adjournment. He doesn't get it.
Yeah, that's just told. So.
New bench warrant. Each case. $200 cash or surety per file. He was here on two separate dates, July 14th and July 29th, driving without a license and no insurance. And
Jessica. Sure, she's going to lose her job.
All right, still no Vivian. Do we have Tori Harlan? Good morning. Are you Tori Michelle Harlan?
Yes.
Again, we've met, but the law requires I identify everybody. You got charged with no insurance, like many of our other citizens. No insurance is a misdemeanor. It's punishable by up to a year in jail and a fine of up to $500, not less than $200. They say this happened on August 19th. Do you have insurance now?
No, my car actually isn't running right now, so when I get it fixed, it will have insurance.
Did they impound it?
No, my camshaft sensor went out and another part, so.
Or they let you drive away?
Yeah, I went straight home.
Okay, well, you're fortunate in that regard. Let me take a look at this. They can run your license plate now and tell whether the car is insured. So we get lots of these. Whoever's in Torrey Harlan, will you get out of it, please? Here's our interpreter. Hi, would you tell whoever's in the Torrey Harlan file to get out of it so I can get into it?
So I'm pretty sure nobody's in it. No one's in it. Christy was in for a moment and then she got out right away when she heard you. So you should be able to access it.
Okay, thanks.
No
Bye.
problem. And if
Bye.
we need to call JMS or something, we will, because sometimes it can be a
All right, thanks. Bye.
Bye.
All right, let's see if it works this time. I can't get into it. I wish somebody hadn't got into it when I was in it, but I'm locked out of it. So let's take a look at something else. I was looking to see whether you owed me any money. You came in late, so I didn't get a breakdown on that. Now I can't get in your file to look.
As far as I know, I don't owe you any money.
Maybe you're right. I can't tell.
I don't have any unpaid tickets or anything.
Good. Morning.
Morning.
Well, I think you might. Darn it. Good morning.
Looks like all her cases are closed.
Yes, it does. Very good. All right, but what I wanted to see is if she'd had one of these before, so let's take a look. Whether she had a, I still can't get into it. Every day is full of life's little frustrations. All right, so the question is, what do I do with you? You've got a no insurance. I can't tell whether you have a previous one because I can't get into the damn system.
Try now. Find out who was in it.
Who's in it? Oh. All right, let me try again. What you're charged with is a misdemeanor. It's punishable by up to a year in jail and a fine of not less than $200. The prosecutor can, if they determine good cause, reduce it to a charge called no proof of insurance. I'm looking to see whether you ever had any no insurance on here before. That's a civil infraction. It's punishable by a fine only. Right now, you don't have insurance, but the car's not operating. You got a lot of driving baggage on here, but it does appear that you. Boy. Let me look at this. You do have, despite all the other baggage on here, you do have a valid driver's license. Mr. O'Barry, you've been sitting quietly in the background. You have any input on this? You want me to just set it for something further?
Yeah, I'd set up for something further.
All right, here's the deal. If you can show that you got insurance for the vehicle, prosecutor would probably then be willing to reduce the charge to no proof of insurance. So how about if we set this out about 30 days and see if you can get insurance? Is that acceptable?
Yeah.
So let's set this for, this means you're gonna have to come back, but do you still live right outside of Centerville here?
Yeah.
All right, let's set this for August 12th. October 12th, how's that? I wrote 8 as soon as I did it and it was wrong. October 12th, October 7th at 8:30. I'll give you a handwritten notice. What kind of car is it?
Focus.
It'll be a Tuesday. The 7th is my day. Bring proof of insurance. I'm impressed that you were able to get your license back after all the stuff that you had on there, but your license is valid. This doesn't carry a license suspension. It carries a big fat fine. And it'd be better if you could come in and show that you have insurance. All right, you're good to go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, let's talk about that. Judge Middleton's morning started like a small-town civics lesson on accountability. When people don't show up, the court has to stop everything and deal with it. He said it plainly. First an order to show cause, then a bench warrant, then everyone drops what they're doing to process the arrest, punctuating it with a dry request to the audience. If anyone knows Alan or Shane sites of Elkhart, tell them to get to court. That set the tone for David Zambrano's turn. A repeat no-show with a stack of driving problems and not a lot of follow-through. Middleton issued fresh bench warrants on each case, $200 cash or surety on every file, making clear that calendars and consequences go hand in hand. It wasn't theatrical, it was a practical boundary for a docket already stretched thin. From there, we pivoted to Tori Harlan on a no insurance charge, and the session became a masterclass in patience threaded with humor. The judge tried to check her history, only to be locked out of the case file mid-hearing. Cue the courthouse soundtrack. Phone calls to staff, a couple of false starts, and the line of the day. Every day is full of life's little frustrations. Once the screen finally cooperated, he did what he often does, looked for a constructive path. If she brought proof of coverage within 30 days, the prosecutor would likely reduce it to no proof of insurance, a civil infraction. In the meantime, he noted she had a lot of driving baggage, but to his surprise, a valid license. It was firm, but encouraging. Fix it, bring paper, and we can talk about mercy. That's a theme with Middleton. Rules first, relief second, and only if you meet him halfway. The lively part wasn't just the rulings, it was the tempo. Middleton toggled between exasperation with missing defendants and even-keeled pragmatism for people who showed up ready to solve a problem. He warned Harlan about the big fat fine that comes with a conviction, but also praised the heavy lift of getting her license back, then wrote a new date by hand when the computer wouldn't play nice. That mix, deadlines with a nudge, boundaries with a little grace, kept the room grounded. As for the overall atmosphere, it was calm with flashes of wry commentary. A bench that knows the community, knows the patterns, and insists that showing up and bringing proof is half the battle. No grand speeches, no moral melodrama, just a judge who will hand out bench warrants when he must and carve out off-ramps when they're earned. Time to break this one down. Middleton drew bright lines for serial no-shows, then extended a practical lifeline to someone trying to get legal. Classic small court equilibrium. If you found this hearing insightful, consider subscribing, hitting the bell, and letting me know your thoughts in the comments below. I read every one.